Hi folks, Mr. Teslonian back here again. I want to take you through a large composting toilet design. This is going to be placed inside of an outhouse. So what we've done here to get you up a little higher is we put some steps down here. You can see it's a 30-gallon plastic barrel here. I'm going to go up over the top, which we've cut a hole in to mount a toilet seat to. You can see down in there, there's a metal door hinge holding on to the flap like my first composting toilet design that I've showed you in another video, which I'll pull this tank out here in a second and show you this closer. I just wanted to show you what it looks like all hooked together. Alright, so now let me walk around to the back of the barrel and show you the handle that spins the barrel. This is actually what creates the composting action within the barrel. So all I did here, as you can tell, is I just mounted a piece of wood with about 5 screws into the barrel. This barrel plastic's pretty tough stuff. I put a handle edge off the back end of it, and all you've got to do here is just rotate it like this, and you've got a nice rotating composting toilet. So let me put it back up, and the handle's set up, so you just put it upright, and that means the door is going to be open for you. Nice and simple, easy to align. So give me just a second, I'm going to pull this apart and show you how the door's built and the rest of this. On the outside, before I do so, all you have to do here is just create a box, a lock system with whatever wood you have. Here I use 4x4s for the frame around this, and that gives it a nice square area to rotate in, so it's not too sloppy. It sits in there nice and tough. Also supports body weight up on top of that, obviously, pretty well. So that's the simplisticness of the support system, and I'm going to go ahead and take that barrel out and show you the door. Alright, so here I'm going to show you how I built the flap. As you can see, it's just a rectangular hole as big as you want for your material entrance, for your bio-waste. You cut that out with a Sawzall or skill saw or whatever you have. I used a skill saw to make most of the straight cuts and just finished off the corners with the Sawzall. Here I just have a brass hinge screwed into it on both sides. And if I pull this up for you, you'll notice it's actually the piece of plastic that I cut out of there. Now you're going to want to remove just a little extra of this piece of plastic you cut out of here on either side of it to give it room for the hinge to swing. Otherwise it'll just stop right there and not go all the way down and open for you. And underneath this, which I'm going to have a difficult time showing you because it's already mounted, but you see the black mass sticking out behind that plastic. Underneath that, I'll try to fold it back and show you here if I zoom in. You notice that steel flashing back underneath there. So all that is a layer of steel flashing and a layer of bicycle inner tube rubber that sticks out about 1 inch past the door, 2 inches at the bottom, and 1 inch at the top, and 1 inch on the side. So it sticks out and creates a nice seal. You notice that's all the way around. So when you rotate the barrel, you notice that door comes shut. You notice that? So when the material and any biomass on top of that seal in there, with the metal behind it, will make a great seal against that door and keep it from spilling when you do your rotation once a week. To make a composting toilet work, what you want to do is add dry material like peat moss to get it started, and then afterwards you can use wood chips, sawdust, any dry organic material really will work. Leaves from your backyard will keep this primed. You want to add about a handful every time somebody goes to the bathroom. Or you can do about once a week, add 2 coffee can loads of it. The handle, like I showed you here off the back, just mounted to the barrel. So it rotates the barrel inside the holder here, as you can see. Just a square frame that barrel fits in and out of. Really nice system. You can put a couple wheels down in the bottom down there on either side to hold the barrel up and rotate a little bit smoother. But you don't have a lot of friction points on a barrel. You got to think, it's a domed design, so you really only have a friction point probably about 1 inch long. So I thought I'd show you that. Now on a dump, if you wanted to dump this material, say the full toilet was full after a year's time, you actually rotate it the opposite direction than you would during your normal just cyclic rotation, and it keeps the door open so material will come out. So that's why you make your door like that. One direction is for dumping when it's full, and this direction shuts, so you can rotate it 6 times once a week. You just full 6 rotations once a week is all you need, not every day. So there you go. That's the easy way to put together a composting toilet. This 30-gallon toilet will do a family of 3 year-round. This is a rather large system, much bigger than most of the composting toilets you'll pay $1,700 for. So this will cost you the price of the barrel, some screws, a little bit of junk, and some wood, and you can save yourself literally probably $1,600. Well, until next time, I hope you enjoyed. This was Mr. Teslonian and the Teslonian Man Show.